the element and add those element properties. Data can be, hello, who is it? Yeah, hello guys, yeah. So let's continue. Okay, allows loops and assertions, though it allows you to do these ones, and your data driven, it allows to do get the data from the Excel sheet and use it. Backup present on EndTest. So that means backup present on EndTest means like every whatever you code, you can just back it up straight away there itself. It's a SaaS tool anyway, and allows mobile testing, but depends on integration with some paid tools. So there is a bit of a catch here. Allows API testing, keeps a log of all user actions, whatever the user does, everything like Jira. You touch Jira, you do touch a story or a whatever, it keeps a record. Same thing. OTP. So nowadays OTP is so become so common. Even for emails, we need OTP nowadays. So OTP to email, OTP to a mobile phone, all these can be automated easily without any using some SMTP server or all those things. Integrates with GitHub's Jenkins, etc. But that's not straight. We need a DevOps guys support to work on this one. Creates a video of each test case. So whatever the test case is done. So some companies are so they need a recording for each test case because they have to prove it's working. So some companies who especially work in these security areas, they have to prove every test case has passed. Not all of them. Oh, 1 second, guys. Okay. One got frozen actually. Just 1 second. I'll just quickly message her to join.
Hello, Jagan. Good morning.
Hi. Good morning. Guys, if anybody wants to record, please record this session, or I can record it. So I can record it actually.
I have started.
Oh, is it? That's good then. Okay, cool.
Jaren, close the door.
Hello, hi, Raj. Okay.
Hello, hi.
Yep.
Morning.
So we just started like I started the introduction of this one, the tool. It won't take much time, half an hour, guys. It's a very simple tool, easy to use. If you have a bit of already used it and worked on it, it's pretty easy. So we were at this point, creating videos of each test case. Yep, it does the videos. So that's some companies need video. So yep, it was. But if normal 99% of the companies don't do, but don't need it. But companies who have to comply with government regulations and thing, they need it. So for them, it allows exporting of web tests. So it only allows web tests, not the other ones. No. Other ones it doesn't. Okay, next one. Security. Yeah. So it takes care of your security, like your access, your data, everything. It's their responsibility. If something breaks tomorrow, they have to take care of it or pay for it or whatever. Allows downloading of web tests only. Yeah, I think I rewrote again. So there's no need to write this one as a 15th point. Okay. Now cons. These are the pros about it. Cons of the tool is like testers without automation's knowledge will struggle to create and maintain automation test cases. Yeah, initially they may struggle, but yeah, they have to consistently work through, get an understanding of the tool and take it further down. It's not that hard, but they have to put some effort. Just one second. Trying to hide. Okay. Testers need to have an idea on how to create custom Xpath CSS selectors to identify the elements. So we need to have this knowledge. So you won't get this knowledge just like that, like looking up the internet to do custom experts. You have to practice several times, like pick up the hardest element you can find, you scroll through it, you understand it, go through it. So it's a process. Then one other disadvantage I found is when you're scrolling down the page, it's taking the XY coordinates. So tomorrow the screen size may be different in somebody's laptop or somebody's screen. So then it may fail here. So I see a bit of vulnerability here. And because every test case is backed up on their SaaS system, that means, and it's a videos and everything, that means there is a lot of data there. So there would be a backup limit on that, and that means they would be asking us to pay for more usage of their space. Yeah, as I mentioned here, mobile testing depends on paid third-party tools. Basically, what they are saying is to test our mobile device, please go on to some paid third-party application, and from there you start using it. Pick a free trial and use it. So that's a bit tricky there. Any question, guys? All clear? Okay, let's get on to the tool then. Okay. Okay. So if you see here, oh no, what am I doing? EndTest.io. So basically it gives you 7 days of free trial, and it allows you to accept only their San Francisco server or whatever that is the test server looks like, and they won't allow you to use any other like Australian ones or so. So yeah, we have to go with it to understand their tool. Now if you see here, it allows you web test, mobile test, then the results can be captured. There is a scheduler, so you can schedule your test every second. So there is a concept of proactive and reactive. Yeah, so for example, if a website has to be always up, for example, you have our government website, that Australian Gov website where everything is integrated to. If that website, think about the amount of traffic goes to that sort of websites. There's a lot of website traffic going to those websites. That means, and that what that MyGov website. So that means like it needs to be always up. It asks for a OTP, and those sort of conditions are there. Now, if it's dropped for a minute or so, then maybe I don't know how many people are trying to access, and then your call center will be bombarded with those calls and all those things. So maybe a company wants to always run it in a loop, all your tests in a loop, and if it fails, send a email or whatever to me, then straight away I can see that one and we can fix it before customers get into that sort of trouble. So where you have that very important websites where it should be always up 24 hours, then yeah, then scheduling helps you a lot. Let me go to that material just to say EndTest overview. So if you see the EndTest overview, yeah, it's you can create tests like create test suite, test cases, and schedule test. This is what I was telling you, scheduler. So basically, see like okay, what days, what intervals you want to run, those things it helps you with. So backup, we talked about backup, how to backup all those things. Now let's look at some web test. How does it do? So just go onto the internet and say Chrome add-on, sorry, Chrome add-on to EndTest. Then you will find this, just click on this one and yeah, select whatever the option comes up and click on add. Then basically it will add. Once it adds, you will see that EndTest is added here. See that one? It's added, already added. So you can, if you want to do some recordings, yeah, it is very straightforward. You click on your web test. So as I was using a trial version, so if you see like new test suite, what is a test suite? It's a collection of test cases. You click on save, then the test suite is saved. Then inside it, now you write your test cases. Okay, all your test cases like that. Very simple to write, guys. It's not that hard. I'll quickly show you. I'll do one manual test and show you how simple it is. Maybe let's go into this one and new test. Okay, Manual test means like manually how to go to a website or whatever. Manual test. Yeah, save. Okay, it's asking me to. Okay, navigate to website, some website. So I want to navigate. See these actions which we do in Java, Selenium, or Python, or JavaScript, whatever. Same thing here. What I want to do, I want to go to the URL. So what will same thing driver.get. Instead of get, you are showing get URL. That's the wrapper they did in the front end. Just give the URL wherever you want to go to. I want to go to google.com maybe. So give the URL. If your company is asking for recommending a tool which should be good for manual testers to understand and play with and work with, and if it's a web-based application, then I would recommend this one. Yeah. So if it wants to be easy and everybody should be able to use instead of depending on an automation tester with some coding skills, then this would be the one. So you go to that website, whatever. That's it. Then add step. Again, if you want to add another step, just click on add. So all these options are there. Like whichever one you want to select. End with add. So write text means you add something to it. Yeah. So select options, add assertion, take screenshot. For example, you go onto the website, then say take screenshot of that website. Just write whatever you want here, doesn't matter. Take screenshot, we'll just take the screenshot of that page. Then add step, another one. Let's see, add assertion. Assert, maybe element is present or whatever. You can select whatever you want. Or title contains a value, URL contains a value. So those assertions are very straight. You can do element is visible. I'll show you in the other ones, but let's see how simple is this one. Just click the, so enter the test case name we entered, save the test, then click on the run test suite. Then here, see, this is the good part. See geolocation. So it's not allowing us to select anything else. Sydney, Australia, we can select, but because it's a free version, and that is the screen resolution we are going with. Multiple browsers are allowed with this one. Operating system, whichever one you want, you select. Platform, Mac, Android, iOS, and test case. It lists all the test case. I don't want to run through all of them. I just want to run my manual test to see if it's working or not. Then click on run. Then it runs the test. Guys, getting it? Harika, Sandeep, anybody?
Yes.
Yeah.
How simple is this tool? Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. But still, I wouldn't recommend. So I just want to show you guys. But personally, if you ask me, yeah. So it went through running the test because it's in this free mode. It doesn't allow us to, and it's very cheap. Yeah, like this costs you very less actually. Companies are interested in this tool mainly because it doesn't cost you a lot of money. If you go to the very end of this, I put the pricing. Free trial 7 days anyway. If you see this one, the pro version which they are talking is like 138 per month. And it's giving unlimited test suites, unlimited test executions. 138 for a business level company is nothing. Yeah, we ourselves like pay these things like maybe our insurances and stuff, we pay around that same number. So for a company, that should be very nice. See, this takes the screenshots of everything what we are talking about. So it took a screenshot of that step 1, it took a screenshot of the step 2. Then if you go, this is the beauty of this tool, video. It does the video of what we did anyway. We just said navigate to that web page, it navigated to the web page. Okay, now let's go back to this one, just see some features of this one. Now navigate to a website, same thing. I said like, because they had this dummy one, I said just navigate to that one, then enter first name, whatever, write text. So basically in the drop down, you have all this write text, whatever. Write text as whatever, last name as that one. And yeah, that one, enter password, I agree button, assert. This is the assertion I used. Element is visible, Xpath. So this is what you guys need to know. You need to have the skills to find the Xpaths, find the, by default what it does, it will do and go and do your normal Xpaths. If I do this one and if I say copy Xpath, and if I put this one, this is what it is doing. But we guys already know this will definitely fail. Even like running second time also, there is a chance of failing. So we have to do our custom Xpaths and custom CSS. That is very important. So only skill this guy, whoever is going to use this tool, should definitely know how to use this one. And also because I have a bit of background in automation, that's why I'm able to know yeah, exactly what to do, click, write text and all those. So people have to do some research on understanding all these actions. Which one I can use? What is the role of each one? This pause is like a stop, yeah? It just pauses your code from running. So yeah, because I already have an account for this one. Let's see this one, how it works. Run test. So now I want to run test case, this one, navigate to that website or whatever, that one, run. Yeah, maybe because they test the server, that's why it's a bit slow. If you guys have any questions, meanwhile, ask me, guys, as it's taking some time to load. No questions at all?
Hey, Jacob, this is Jacob.
Yeah. Hey, Jacob. Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
just wondering, like, is it mandatory that we have to record the video, or like, is there an option that we can avoid it?
That's a nice question. Yeah. But when we go to those salespeople, we can ask about those things. Yeah. Because at this point, like it's a trial version, they are asking us, giving us all the features which is available. Maybe they will give you an option to disable it while executing the test. So yeah, at this point, I am not sure.
Okay, no worries.
Yeah. And it also looks very slow. Yeah, the reason being, this is the thing, like it's a trial version and also a server, maybe they have dedicated it for this trial test. But if I was owning this company, I would have made my trial to be much smarter than my actual version, because I want people to be impressed, not like spinning for ages. Okay. And the screen delays and those things can also be set up. I'll show you that part also. API testing is also very straightforward in this one. And storing your logins and everything is also very, so we are done with the test. It took all the screenshots of every step, whatever we went through, and it created a video. So it's a 6 seconds video. Let's play and see if it was. So yeah, whatever, click sign. See, that's the beauty. It went and filled all the details and clicked on create an account. Okay. Okay, let's go back to this web test again. Okay. Now, I told you about like you have an Excel sheet, for example. That Excel sheet can be put on your drive. Whatever sheet you create, just create a CSV file, guys, and just put it there. That's it. So what do I have in this CSV file? It's a very simple CSV file, nothing there in it. Just like a username, password, repeating several times. So basically what I said, just repeat it 9 times or whatever. Same username, password, repeat 9 times. That's it. Just create a CSV file, upload where into this drive, and it sits there. Then go back to the web test. Yeah, settings. So this is another thing. In the settings, it allows you, like if you normal automation testing, we do driver dot yeah, different types of weights. So all these things can be looked at here. So page load timeout. If a page doesn't load, how much time you want to give. Element load timeout. So those all things you can set up here. Okay, whatever. Video recording enable. See, Jacob, this is your question. You can disable it.
Oh yeah, good man. Thanks.
Yeah. So yeah. So this is where it is. Maybe it even has machine learning. So that means like it remembers our activities and becomes smarter by time. automatic backup it won't allow because it's a trial version. Notification send every time a test runs. So if you want a Slack notification, you can do a Slack one. Add collaborators means other people into this group. So yeah, at this point I don't have anybody. So okay, now let's go back to this one again. What else? Results. All the test results are sitting under the results section. So if we click on show, it will show you all the results. So whatever we have run through, we can view through the logs. So those things are here. Scheduler we covered, backup we covered. Anyway, backup is backup, backing up everything. Trial version it won't allow. Activity, this is the thing. Log of every action I did on the thing. So that means if somebody makes a mistake or something, we can trace, okay, where did it happen? Then maybe we can go to the tester and ask, okay, did you guys change something? What did you change? So maybe it will be easy for us to fix using those ones. Okay. Now comes the data. Okay, data driven testing. In data driven testing, see, same thing I said, navigate to the website, go to the URL, blah blah blah, because this is their website only. They gave this website in their documentation. If you click on documentation, the documentation is very clear, guys, because they give you video of this thing. So and it become easy for me to just capture the screens because they have the video of everything. So you don't need to follow my steps. Actually, you can just go to their documentation. So see, if you see for a Chrome extension, there is a video on how to do it. If you want how to test emails, so if you click on that one, there is a video for it. It's clearly telling you how to do. Dealing with reCAPTCHA, we know everything. So people, students of mine also, whoever are in this class, in this session, they already know how hard this reCAPTCHA capturing is. So they also face the same thing. They are saying whitelist it. Whitelisting means what? Means allow your IP address, your laptop, to ignore that reCAPTCHA and go in directly, log in or whatever. So whitelist your IPs. That's what they are talking about. If statements, everything is, they have created a video. And yeah, I will come back to those mobile testing and those things. Let's talk about this one. So what I said, navigate to the website, go to that URL, because action items are anywhere. I clicked one, enter username, write text. Just entering a username is like basically writing text here. So I selected that option from the drop down and I found the ID and username. So this part was also, because here this guy had like simple things, it was very easy. So if you see identifying an element, because this one, anyway, every guy, whoever is doing their test environments, they make it easy because they want for it to never fail. Anyway, if you see ID equal to ID, same thing. I pick that ID equal to ID and see, I put this dollar username because that's the one which I had in my Excel sheet. Yeah, because username is the heading which I had and password is the heading which I had. So to get the parameters from that Excel sheet, so I have to use this dollar symbol. That's it. And take the screenshot. So, and I'm saying just take the screenshot. One second, guys. Okay, back, guys. Okay. Any question here, how it is working? So basically what it is doing is going to that website, entering the username, entering the password, taking a screenshot. Anyway, we don't need to take the screenshot. Just now we saw for
Hey,
every.
Jagan,
Yes.
that
Yes.
that is the column heading, right? Username and password from the Excel.
Exactly, that is the column name. So if we go back to that Excel, which we just where was that? Yeah, don't worry, I'll just reopen again because there is something else there, so I don't want to use that. Okay, so if you see, this is the column heading, that is the username password. Okay. Yeah, so that's that one we are using. Go back. Okay. So let me go back to this POC again. So, okay. Now I created my test set with saying like get this username, it automatically knows it. We don't need to create any dependencies, any linkage or anything because it knows exactly where it is. It will go and get this password, and because it has to spin that many times, it will spin that many. So we set our data like that. Now I created another one, another test, and in this one, now have to point it, running the loop. So import test case. You have to take this one, guys, CSV, because that's the one we are using, CSV file, and file URL. File URL is sorry, I think I made a mistake here. I was telling it will automatically ping. No, it's not the case, but you have to copy this path of this one wherever it is located. So just copy the path, paste it here, then test case to import. In the POC suite, we have data driven test 01. This is 02. Clear or any confusion, guys, here? All good? So we set up our test in that previous one, and we are just pointing to the URL where it is to go, the CSV file which it has to pick up from, and we are running it. So I click on run test. Then which one I am running that loop one I want to run. So get rid of this one. So sorry, this one. So and click on run. So it started executing the test case. It's taking some time. Meanwhile, any question, guys? Happy to take it. Doesn't matter anything. Jacob, any questions?
Good man, all good.
Yeah, it's taking some time. Okay, as it's taking some time, let's go to the documentation and let's look at this mobile testing. Why I was saying mobile testing, it's a bit different. So for mobile testing, what it is saying is you can create mobile tests for Android and iOS applications, both native and hybrid. There are two ways to create mobile tests with EndTest mobile recorder, manually adding test suite, test cases, and test steps. So you know how to do that. I just showed you how to create a test suite. Then inside that we can create those test cases and those things, test steps. Okay, then step 2. This is what is the problem. The EndTest allows you to record mobile text directly in your browser. In order to record mobile tests, you must connect it to an external grid, which offers real mobile devices. So basically browser stack, all these are paid tools. Yeah, so what it is saying is you need an account on browser tag that has access to this one. If you don't have an account on browser stack, you can sign up for a free trial that will give you 100 minutes. This part about this tool I didn't like. If you are such a big company, like you yourself brand yourself being used by these many big companies. Honeywell is a big one. Yeah, Red Bull, I don't know much about that, how big is that? But Intel. So yeah, so it's saying like there are some big people in the market who are using, but they are saying this one like this part I didn't like, because they are saying 100 minutes you get free trial, use it. But what happens after 100 minutes? Because if you are a continuous mobile tester to test again and again, So yeah, that part I'm not sure. Now let's go back to that video and let's play this video to see how it is, how did it go. So basically I was just saying username once, twice, thrice, fourth, fifth. I did nothing. I didn't click on sign up button. I just said enter username password just to show the flow. So yeah, you guys saw that. So it was just going through the flow and it was entering those things. Clear, guys? So setting up the test data is very easy. Data driven test is pretty easy to set up and run it. Now I want to show you how recording works also. Okay. Recording is also very straightforward. You click on this tool, you click that one, and only thing make sure is while recording, record scroll events means it will scroll the text file if you are scrolling down. If you are not scrolling, don't worry. Yeah, so if you are scrolling, use that one. That's it. That's what I would say. Just copy whatever you are going to record on, copy that, go here, enter that one and click start recording. Then it starts recording. Then for example, if I enter here as test, then test, maybe it's asking us to do at gmail.com. Then test password, I click on sign up. Anyway, doesn't matter. I go back here and this one, and then I stop the test. It's asking me to recorded session. So recorded session, save. It's asking me to select the suite and which one you want me to. Maybe let's do it in a POC. So it saves there. So recorded session. So this one, recorded session. It came with all the steps. So go to that URL. Yeah, it went to. Then yeah, get rid of this one, get rid of that, because it was asking about. This is the thing, guys, like we need to know what we are doing. So this step is not right. This step is not right. This one is also not right. This one not right. So get rid of all. Then basically we wanted to enter the username here. Then yeah, then enter the password. So simple thing, enter the username, enter the password and click on this one. Yeah, again I tell you, if you don't know how to do custom XPaths and CSS selectors or identifying the locators, then you have to upskill yourself. So if we go run this one, basically it has to go to this one, enter this one, click on that button. That's it. So run test suite. Yeah, it's selecting too many of these. We don't want this email one is always selecting. That's why it was running in the background. Recorded session. So let's click on run. Radhika madam, any questions?
No. Leatherneck. I'm good.
Okay, let's finish this too. Go through. Okay, it finished. Let's go back to the video. Let's run and see. Yeah, enter that one, clicked on sign in. That's what we wanted it to do. It exactly did the same. Okay, let's get rid of that one. Okay, recording fails. So it will fail because see all the CSS selectors it selected, but if they are not there next time, or if they are not if they are copied through the drone structure like top to bottom like that, next time if they change their position, they will fail. That's what I wanted to show there. So API testing. Yeah, API testing is very simple, guys. Here So just select the API and action item, send API request. You select that one, then edit API request. This window will come, enter the whatever the API you are looking for to test, enter that one, click on send. Like a manual, like in Postman, how you use, similar to. And if it is any authorization you have to give, just give the authorization, header, body. Yeah, body. Yeah, you should send it as raw. Response will come as a response anyway. Okay, now when I click on send, it sends the thing. See, it came with a status as that one. Now what is the body? Body is this one. This is the response we got. Now store it into a variable. Yeah, you can store it into a variable as a body or whatever. It will just store it. Now when you click on run again, and yeah, select your API test, get rid of this one, run. So it's connecting securely, start test execution. Yeah. So running. Okay, screenshots. Yeah, because it's a API call. Still, we should have screenshots and things here. There's nothing here. Only the log is there. So it's telling you the same thing, whatever. Send API request to random mail, whatever. And we capture that as a string, and then that is the text the response inside the body. Any question on how APIs are working?
Jagan, is it two steps? Like one is get and then again you have to execute?
No, there is only one step there. Yeah. So if we go back to that one, API testing, we open that one. And in this one, API test, send API request. Then here once you select this option, this will come, edit API and request. Then you click there, you enter your endpoint.
All the parameters, okay.
Yeah, just enter the endpoint, and here, if you have any parameters, you enter the parameters, then authorization and all those. It's just a GET request, so we are just sending the data. Post means we need to have a body. We post again, same thing. It will come with the response. Same, nothing will change. So we test here whether it's working or not. First we run here, so to see if it is working or not. Once we get the response, yeah, beautiful. I got the response now. Next time you can run in the suite.
Okay, yeah, I understood. Thank you.
Yeah.
Jagan, are we able to assert something? Let's say like the response code or something.
Yeah, that part is a very important one. I have to check. I didn't go that far. I think what it's asking you to do is we can take them as variables. So at that point, click on send again. We got this one, status code, store in a variable. So maybe we can put in a variable and we'll say this variable should come with 200.
Okay.
We'll put it as a response code. RESP, yeah, response code. Now this variable, next step you should say this variable should match. Whatever we put on that variable 200 equal to 200, it should match. But we can't asset here, but next step we can add additional step. I'll show you how a session works, so maybe, or how to take a variable and use it, because next one I'll show you in that one. Okay. If you look at OTP for mobile, this is a beauty about this tool, man. Really, I like this part. So enter your phone number, set the variable, and you have to put it as a $phone. Enter your real phone number. See, it's variable type. What type your real variable? So enter your real phone number here. Get SMS, set variable, because the SMS is there. Yeah, set variable, and I want that $SMS because I want to use it somewhere. Then extract latest SMS and the phone. Phone is what one? This one, the number which you give. So it will extract the latest SMS from there. step name, wait, because I gave a pause there. Then OTP, print in results. So what I want to print in the results, this one, same thing which you are asking now. This is how you put a assert. Like if then you pick the variable like that, and you will say this should match with that. Okay, but guys, it's not working for me. The reason being, it's a San Francisco server, yeah, and I am using an Australian phone number. That's why this one doesn't work. But setting up is the pattern like that. And if you have a OTP, straight away it comes to you. If you go to MyGov will ask for a OTP every time. So now, but the email version works for me. I'll show you the email version. OTP on mobile doesn't work, but email OTP works. Same thing again. I went to one of the website, for example. Let's think like it's not OTP here. Like once you register, you have to activate. But that, let's imagine that activation is OTP only. So I want to go to this website. Then after that, I want to log in with some username, some email address, some password, whatever, first name, last name, and then enter the password, whatever. Then click create an account button. Wait, pause for that one. Navigate to the mailbox. Now, the beauty about this tool is, see guys, it asks you to create a dummy email address like this, EndTest, their company name, EndTest mail, whatever. Copy this one and email equal to testers endtestmail.io, and you put like that. So basically it creates a mailbox for you straight away, and in that mailbox you will see a email about activation, and you click on it and you activate the email. Any confusion guys here? Or you guys want me to repeat again? What it is basically doing is it's allowing you to create a dummy email address in their email account, and it's allowing you to navigate to that email address, and there is a in the inbox there is a email. Clear? Anyone? Yes? That's okay. Run tests. Which one is this one? Email OTP. Run, for example. Yeah, let's run this one. It will take some time. Yeah, only 1-2 steps only. It's taking a lot of time. Jacob, you understood? Yeah.
Yes, man. Yeah, got
Yeah.
it.
So yeah. Documentation is very straightforward, guys. Anything you want, it's there. Everything in the documentation, and they have created videos. I have not seen any this clear documentation by, I could say, a lot of people in the market. Usually you'll see this documentation, you feel like what the hell these guys have written, then you go on to the Google to research whatever individual ones you want to do look at. But these people have created such a good video with the document, so it makes your life easy. If anybody wants to set up a quick POC and show it in a company, yeah, I would recommend this tool. You can do it. Long term, I wouldn't recommend. Long term, we don't know how big the application becomes, then how complex the backups and how much it costs, all those things would be the case. But if a company has 2-3 websites or like API calls with whatever 10-20 API calls, a small or to medium scale company, I would recommend. If you don't want to get onto a proper automation tester, and whoever is learning, I would say this is the starting point. If you don't want to go for any training or anything you want to learn, I would say learn this one, then go on to look at the code. Yep, at the last we got this one working now. Let's see what it did. So it tried to sign up. Yeah, did I not save that one? Anyway, it doesn't matter. Looks like I didn't save it, but anyway, it will jump to that other email about activation. So let's go to that part. Test 002 is there. See, it goes to that email address which I was talking. It clicks on that email. Because I put a pause there, it paused, it clicked on it. See, verify email. Now you click on that button and it verifies. So we don't need to have a separate email, then SMTP to that server or whatever. All those things we don't need to. I just want to quickly check, like, why did it fail? Because I changed it. Yeah. See, my change, I didn't say save. That's why I didn't save it as that. If we had this one, it would have done all the steps properly. Next round it will work. Okay, anyway, I don't want to rerun again. If statements usage, that's also very simple. You can just say, okay, start with the if statement, end an if statement. So it's very simple. They have shown you here only, you can see. So there's nothing much. So for example, check if usage. So just from the drop down you select the start if statement, that's it. And to end if statement, whatever that if condition. Yeah, one more thing we'll see here, if statement, let run. So basically what this guy is saying, if I find this text, whatever, not logged in, if I see this text not logged in, let me log in. That's what this guy is telling you here. So that's what element so if element contains a value, ID, whatever, not logged in. If that is not logged in, then I'll go through all the steps of logging in, and they log in. Once they have logged in, then the if statement has to end. Yeah, so yeah, then basically they are logging in all those things. Then after that, take the screenshot, end if. Now how to end if statement? So end if statement, see, start if statement, end if statement, that's it. In that one, the condition will loop through. Now if you want to loop a test case, that's another one. This is okay, this is for a condition, but if you want to loop a test case saying like it has to go through 10 times or 20 times or whatever, then where did I do that one? Just 1 second, guys, let me look up on that material if I did that loop statement. Iterate same test several times. Yeah, I think I did this one here. Iterate test several times. So for example, if you see here, like basically only one command we have to, that one or that one. Iterate same test several times. Yeah, several times. See this one, go to this one, whatever whole foods, there one only, and then log in. Then after that, place 30 orders. To place 30 orders, we say number of iteration 30 times. Whole food test case, login. Whole food test case is what? Your test suite. Inside the test suite, we are saying go to the login test case. This login test case, how many times we want to iterate? 30 times we want to iterate. Then basically we choose the test case. That's it. Getting it? It's very straightforward. If you want to run the same test several times, just give the iteration number. That's it, guys. That's it from my side. I have nothing else to show you. Any questions? I'm happy to take.
Thank you, Jagan. It was very useful. I think if we work on it, then we might probably would be able to
It's pretty easy, simple tool. You click here, you click there, you do all those things. One more thing, it integrates with your SCM tools and CI/CD. It integrates with your Slack, all these things. Nowadays, Azure DevOps has become so popular, yeah, so it's easily integrates with that one. Uh, Only thing is like what they are saying is, I don't know, I never used this one because uh, they are saying use this one, GitHub, this one, and test. Uh, Not this one. They are saying to use the word called as actions. Yeah, GitHub actions, and they are asking you to write this one and use it. So maybe we need a bit of a DevOps guy's help to understand what is this actions thing in GitHub, or we need to do some research to understand. So if we can write some code here like that and call it, will it come straight away here or run? So those things I am not sure. Okay, Jacob, how did you find this tool?
Yeah, it's good, man. As you said, like for small to medium sized companies, it should be good. Yeah.
Yeah, pretty good tool actually. So I was literally impressed. Main thing is like somebody was asking OTP. How do we do OTPs? How do we? That was their thing. Security. I was another question they were asking. How do I maintain security of my customer details? How do I do OTP for thing? API testing should be possible. Mobile testing should be possible, but mobile testing I'm not confident. Data driven testing is also there. Yep. Uh, any questions or we can end the call? What do you guys think? Hi, Aka, you have any questions? Sandeep?
So does it also help with reporting?
Yeah, reporting. Yeah, reporting is there. Yeah, results are there. So you can just download the results.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, definitely reporting is the needed. Yeah.
Mm.
You can download them as an Excel sheet, I think. So yeah, it's not allowing in this free trial.
Mm-hmm.
So it doesn't allow you to do that one. But if you go into this web test and yeah, it allows you to export your entire test suite if it's a
Yeah,
web-based.
that was my next question.
Yeah, it allows only web.
Mm-hmm.
Web and settings I already showed you. See, while writing our automations code, we give that weights, yeah,
Yep.
but those weights are already set up here only. We can set up those weights here on the page load time at all those ones. Those things we can do. Notification every test, send every time a test runs. So if you want to send it to some email address, you can set it up, or send only when test fails. So whoever like because I joined as Jaganitkala, so Hotmail, so it will go to that one, or a Slack. If you have a Slack, then give the Slack thing. Yeah, that's it. Nothing much to tell you guys. That's it. Okay.
Very straightforward.
Yeah, very straightforward, very simple, and powerful too. We
Yeah,
can't underestimate this too.
only if we have good knowledge already.
Main knowledge what
Yeah,
is needed is this thing. So this one because
what should be the steps and
yeah,
this, that,
so
and
this one,
everything.
actions elements.
Mm-hmm. We should know
Only
this.
knowledge we need is actions, elements, and we remember Xpaths. How
Yes.
important now?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that is the thing. So this is the important parts.
Yeah.
But it's if you see what I told you in the starting that PowerPoint presentation, it's basically a wrapper over Selenium.
Yeah.
They just pay over the Selenium. They built this website. That's it. The HTML page.
So do
And
you
how
think this
smart?
can overrule Selenium
Sorry.
in future? Do you think this can overrule Selenium?
Yeah, Selenium will be definitely gone. Yeah, because there are
Mm.
so many tools coming up in the market. Like a very good tool. I'll say maybe I already demoed it a year or a couple of years ago, which is the UI path editor.
Mm-hmm.
If I have time, I will demo that one. It's a beautiful tool. So you don't even see UI path robot.
Mm-hmm.
So these are like some of the very good. No, sorry, it's not on installed on this laptop. It's on my personal laptop. But I'll go through that one. That's a very beautiful tool. Like You don't even, at this point, for a manual tester, the struggle will be here.
Yeah.
But if they want to learn automation, they have to jump up, like pull up their socks and work on these things.
Yes.
But that UI path editor, you don't need to do these ones. You click, it captures the screen. It captures every part, like a button, everything it captures. It captures its locators, several locators, and OCR or whatever it's called. Maybe it does a screen scraping or whatever of that thing. Okay, guys. Then if it's all good, I'll stop here.
Thanks, Jagan.
Yeah, thanks, guys.
Thank
Hina,
you.
you are there in the call?
Thanks for a good session, Jagan.
All good, guys. Thank you. Welcome.
Thank you.
Yeah, I wanted more people in the group, so I don't know how many came. So
Yeah, I'm here, Jagan.
yeah, all good. Okay, then we end here. Talk to you guys. Thanks. Bye.
Thanks, Jagan.
And Jagan, Jagan, hello.
Yeah, go for it.
Jagan, the recording will be there because I joined a bit late.
No, I'll put it in the YouTube. Yeah, you can look it from there. I'll share that YouTube recording.
Okay, thank you, Jagan.
Yeah, it will be there. Everybody can look at it. Yeah, and one more thing I would recommend is time. This is the, I mean, I would have posted so many times in our group, like this is the time to get into the industry. 3:1 ratio is there still. So better jump on.